This is all day, everyday preparedness, and this is all day, everyday preparedness news. SHTF could be getting ready to kick off. The 101st Airborne deployed to Romania, just outside the border of Ukraine. Now, preppers beware, because yesterday I did a video on nuclear Armageddon, and it appears that video was right on time. Now is the time to keep on prepping and preparing for SHTF. You see, the 101st is right outside the border of Ukraine. And guys, let me tell you, this should be a major concern for all Americans. When the 101st deploys to Romania and is just outside the border of Ukraine, you know that things aren't looking good. That means you need to fill in the gaps of your preps and keep on prepping. Now, here at All Day Everyday Preparedness, it's my mission to help you all get prepared and be ready for SHTF. Now, back when I was in the 101st, right before the Iraq War, President Bush at the time, he was telling the media and American citizens that war wasn't an option. He went on to say that America would use diplomacy and sanctions to deal with Iraq. Now, this was back in late summer of 2002. However, our division, the 101st Airborne, had already shipped the bulk of our equipment over to the Middle East. So we knew we were going to war, even though the president was lying to the American people. Now, fast forward nearly 20 years until now, a portion of the 101st has deployed again, but this time to Romania. So trust me, guys, nuclear Armageddon and SHTF is a real possibility. The 101st doesn't just deploy to stand around and watch the grass grow. The 101st deploys with a mission and a goal in mind. So something big might happen soon. So it's important for you all to continue to prepare and keep on prepping. Now, with American troops, again, from the 101st deployed to or right near Ukraine, the likelihood of something happening or escalating with Russia is a real major possibility. Now, as I mentioned in yesterday's video, Putin has already threatened to use nukes, and nuclear war may be on the table. Now, for our sakes, I hope that doesn't happen, guys, but as a prepper, that's why I prepare, and that's why you should too also. So if you're watching this video, again, now is not the time to slack off. Now is the time to keep on prepping, to keep prepping, and make sure that you have all the supplies and the preps that you're going to need if SHTF kicks off. So it's not really a matter of if SHTF happens, because I believe SHTF is coming. It's just a matter of when SHTF kicks off. So again, if you're watching this video and you're new to prepping, don't get scared. Don't get overwhelmed about what's happening with Russia, with the possibility or rumors of nuclear war or nuclear bombs, or the fact that SHTF may be imminent. So if you have some disposable income, go ahead and start prepping today. Buy some extra dry goods like rice, flour, beans, buy some water and a way to purify your water. Watch some of my videos that's going to be displayed at the end of this video. Also, watch other great prepper channels like Alaska Prepper, Canadian Prepper, and Full Spectrum Survival. Now, if you're a veteran prepper, then you know what time it is. You know what to do. You need to fill in those gaps and continue to prepare and keep on prepping. Now, with things like nuclear war and nuclear Armageddon, there's really nothing that we can do about that. To be honest, guys, there's nothing we can do about that. All we can do as preppers is to put ourselves and our families in the best position possible. So that's if and when SHTF happens, we'll be ready. But that's why I say again, preppers beware. All right, guys, let's take a look back at this CBS clip, and I'm going to play it for you guys. And let's take a very close look at this, guys, because things are heating up.
Back in February, the U.S. military has added an additional 20,000 troops to the European theater, taking the total there to around 100,000. And many of those troops are in Eastern Europe. Only on CBS Mornings, we are getting a look at the U.S. forces closest to the fighting in Ukraine, supporting NATO allies and sending a very clear message to Russia. Charlie D'Agata is in Romania for us this morning. Charlie, good morning.
Good morning, Tony. Romania is now home to the 101st Airborne Division. It's the first time it's been headquartered here in Europe in nearly 80 years. This is some of the equipment they brought from home. A 777 howitzer ready to roll at any minute.
All right, guys, I was in artillery with the 101st. And if those of you that don't know, artillery is called the king of battle. So generally, you do not roll out the king of battle. You generally do not roll out artillery unless you plan to do some battle.
Divisions has been sent right here, right now. We joined Deputy Commander Brigadier General John Lubis and Colonel Edwin Mathaidis, commander of the 2nd Brigade Combat Team, on board a Black Hawk helicopter for an hour's chopper ride to the very edge of NATO territory, around 3 miles from the border with Ukraine. From the start of the war, Russia advanced from Crimea along the Black Sea to Kherson, aiming to capture port cities like Mykolaiv and Odessa to landlock Ukraine. We're right about here.
We're ready to to have the 101st here. We bring a unique capability. We're a light infantry force, but again, we bring that mobility through our aircraft and our air assaults.
Once something does kick off over in Europe with the 101st in Russia, our food supplies here in America, they're going to go so quick. I mean, there's going to be empty shelves and food shortages like you've never seen. See, we haven't been in a major world war since the 1940s. And if that happens again, you can best believe that food, water, and all other supplies are going to be in short supply. That's why we have to keep on prepping right now. And again, if you're new, you need to start prepping. You don't want to be caught off guard when something big is going to happen over there. You don't want to be caught off guard and be fighting over the last loaf of bread at Walmart. So guys, in recap, something big, I believe, is going down with the 101st deployed over to Romania. Now, I don't know exactly what's going to happen, but I don't think anything good is going to come of this. So please keep on prepping. And again, if you haven't started prepping, start prepping and preparing today. Now, guys, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, hit the notification bell, and share this video with a friend. So it's important to be as prepared as possible and take preparedness seriously. But guys, thank you for watching. Continue to prepare, and as always, be blessed.